No, I know Z's still questionable, but what would it mean to be able to kind of have him back in this lineup with the guys playing the way they are?
Just another element to our, overall versatility. He has a different dimension, how you got to guard us, guard him, the gravity he gives us, more open looks out there. But ultimately, we got to guard, and he knows that, and he's got to bring that element to the game, the physicality. He does bring us physicality. So if he's able to go, look forward to having him back. And he's done a heck of a job to get to this point, being I don't know if you want to call it ahead of schedule or, he's done a heck of a job. Performance team, same thing. They deserve a ton of credit.
And when Poole came back, obviously he's, probably still on a little bit of restriction, but what did you like about him kind of coming off that bench?
Yeah, obviously, gave us another dimension again. A guy that has great gravity and can shoot it from deep, plays with great pace. He fits what we're trying to do, space the floor, driving kick, play out in transition. But he knows it's the other side of the ball that we've got to move the needle on, period. All these guys. We've done that. We've had a significant uptick in our offense. That can't change. That has to be there. Now the goal is, and it's my job, to find 5 guys that can guard and have pride on that end of the floor. So everybody's got to lock in that end of the floor.
Good lead into the next question. You just played a team in Portland that have very similar styles as what Chicago wants to do.
We just had practice. We just had practice with them. We just saw Chicago. With Portland, it's going to be a transition game. They're going to try to outrun us. We want to do the same to them. So it's going to be get your track shoes on and who could get back and get some stops in transition. So we want to be faster than them, and I know that's they lean on that end of the floor too. So we got to get back, set our defense. Hopefully we're scoring at a high level to set our defense, but when we don't, we got to get back. And Portland dinged us in the first half. I thought we had some significant growth in the second half. Getting back, getting our feet set defensively. So same challenge tonight.
Scoring 143 points against them down there and making shots. Was there anything that stood out from you offensively that you can kind of try to replicate tonight?
Well, obviously our pace. We want to keep our pace. I think we were pretty successful on the board last game. So if we could get them in rotations, and they got to help and put 2 on the ball, which our offense should be able to do, that should allow us, when we do miss it, to clean it up. And that's the goal, is that we get not just one good shot on you, we get multiple shots on you. So I think Missy had a really big game last time on the board. He was very active for us. I expect the same effort from him tonight. He's got to come out and impose his will on the game, physically on the board, his activity, his size when he enters the game. So Missy was a big part of that win.
Coach Jeremiah Fears comes back to Chicago first time, as a pro here. Well, how's his season gone?
Well, very young kid. He should be in college right now. I mean, for him to be doing this, he's starting in the NBA now. He's been so poised, consistent, shooting it much better than we expected, running our ball club, competing every night. His lows haven't been too low and his highs haven't been too high. He's been very consistent. Obviously he's had some big nights too, but for a young guy like that, he's responded every day with curiosity and a growth mindset, which I love. He loves the game. He has great confidence. And so I think he's off to a very good start. When you look at his numbers compared to guys that were in this realm, the Halliburtons, the Garlands, De'Aaron Fox, he's at their level, if not a little bit above where they were at this point in their rookie year. So those are good signs for us. Now we have a team that's coming back together, and now we're a little bit more, healthier, and but I just want him to play with great joy and confidence. Don't lose that, but continue to run this team and defend at a high level. So his upside is extremely high, but he's a wonderful kid.